One season in the sun on Santa Cruz voice. It's Tuesday, August 25. Rick Allen, a Def Leppard, has spent decades turning his own trauma into something that helps others through drumming and the healing arts. He's helping veterans and first responders find some relief from stress and trauma. We'll talk about how the Thunder God is using rhythm for something bigger than rock and roll. And we lost Dolly Parton today. She spent the last few months trying to convince everyone not to worry about her, which of course, only made everybody worry more. We'll remember the music, the humor, the generosity, and a woman who somehow felt like she belonged to everybody. We also have more from Car Week, because there is absolutely no way to cover that beautiful circus in only 2 or 3 weeks afterward. The earthquake suffered a truly seismic 5-1 loss. Bay FC finally broke its winless streak with an 89th minute winner. The Giants are, technically and legally, still playing baseball. And if there's any time left, this week in Bubbles. Let's get into it. One season in the sun on Santa.
All right, welcome to One Season in the Sun. We are here live on Tuesday. Tomorrow may be a little in front or a little in back because we may be going to San Jose to a live press conference. I was asked this morning, if we had a live conference, would you come to it? Sure, why not? Let's check it out. It sounds fun. Let's see here. It is 64 in Monterey. Nothing's coming up quickly. 70 in Santa Cruz. 74 in Hollister. 66 in San Francisco. 69 in San Jose on the way up to 80. 78 in Gilroy on the way up to 90. 86 in Gorman, which is on the way to Anaheim, where there is an extreme heat warning, whereas it's on the way to 96. These are the that's the today's. Let's see here. Sunset 7:44, feels like 67 where I'm sitting. 0 precipitation, although it was all spitty, rainy last night. I was trying to get the bike out, but I do not like getting it out when it's wet because that is how you end up on less than 2 wheels. So there you go. That's bad. Let's see what else is here. Earthquake struggles continue. We keep asking the question. We keep getting, I'm going to describe it as generic answer, but it's also just like what hasn't returned from the earthquakes from the World Cup break is the 11 guys defending against the world. And that's truly what has not returned. And how do they get back to that? How does everybody look at each other and say, okay, this is the thing? There are some guys I know that are giving it. Daniel Muni, Reed Roberts, Werner is giving his all. I think sometimes he's trying to be a little too much team play when sometimes just go at the goal. Preston Judd, Nico Tsakiris, now that he is back. Everybody else, I don't know. And that's not to say that, okay, they're, being horrible, but I'm also saying that everybody else I don't know. And so with that being the case, they are going into a stretch where it's not 3 games in a week. And so maybe they can just play the front guys, make some change outs. I think on Wednesday, where it was last Wednesday against the Galaxy, who they should have pulled 6 points out of the 2 games. They pulled 1. And they're still in 4th place, even dropping 5 of the 6 points that they should have had against the Galaxy. Still in 4th place. So the world isn't ending, but you want it to be better. And that's kind of where we are with the Quakes right now. Let's see here. Oh, Kent has joined us here because we have lots of news out there. So let's bring Kent in.
From Greater Omaha, salt of the earth
now in mono. I don't know what I meant.
Okay. Well, no, you're actually in stereo because it's.
Ooh.
I got it to do. No, it's like whatever you did that's different is now it's now in stereo. So there is.
What did I do?
I don't know. But there is lots of news out there, so we can't be wasting time waiting for you to show up in 2 channels. So there we go. But you are in 2 channels, so we're not going to try to troubleshoot something that is working right now. Just don't touch nothing. Okay, there we go.
2 channels. I think I'm going to have to change my last name.
Yo, it's that time again, where everything's breaking and nothing's fixed. Local storms, weird politics, and someone's emotional support iguana stealing the spotlight. That's your news with Kent from Greater Omaha.
Def Leppard drummer Rick Allen is bringing a different kind of music to Santa Cruz. Allen and his wife, musician Lauren Monroe, are using music, drumming, and other healing arts to help veterans and first responders deal with stress and trauma. Their work is connected to Project Resiliency, a program that gives participants a chance to step away from their daily pressures and explore creative forms of healing. Allen, who lost his left arm in a 1984 car crash but returned to performing with Def Leppard, says his own experiences have shaped his interest in helping others recover from trauma. The couple recently brought their program to Santa Cruz, where participants took part in music, art, and wellness activities designed to encourage connection and resilience. Allen says, sometimes healing doesn't begin with finding the right words. Sometimes it starts with finding a rhythm.
So here's something about Rick Allen. I am surprised he doesn't live here, because it seems like, he does all these things in Carmel all the time with different groups, and he's doing these things in Santa Cruz now. So just buy a house, dude. I mean, the property taxes. I mean, hey, the property taxes are less than England. I'm just gonna point out. So
I mean, easily.
Yeah. So I mean, just buy a house here. The weather's better. I mean, yeah, just do it. Just do it. So
the weather's better is the hugest understatement.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, you could
go from London fog to.
You could say that about 90% of the U.S. I mean, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
I mean, there's Carmel fog, but it's not like London fog where it's there. Okay, so continue. There we go.
All right. Tragically, country music legend Dolly Parton has died at the age of 80. Parton's family confirmed her death today, bringing an end to a career that spanned more than 6 decades and made her one of the most beloved entertainers in American history. Known for classics including Jolene, 9 to 5, and I Will Always Love You, Parton was a singer, songwriter, actress, businesswoman, and philanthropist. She wrote thousands of songs, sold more than 100 million records, and earned some of entertainment's highest honors. But her impact reached far beyond music. Through her imagination library, Parton helped put millions of free books into the hands of children around the world. From a childhood in rural Tennessee to becoming the queen of country, Dolly Parton built a career defined by talent, humor, generosity, and an unmistakable voice. She was 80 years old.
And amusement park owner.
Oh, absolutely. And she had just opened, and I don't want to cast aspersions, but she had just opened a truck stop, which was, more or less competition with a particular beaver-themed company.
Yes, that is correct. I am
not saying it had anything to do with I'm not claiming foul play. I know that Buc-ee's has a litigious streak, and I don't want to be part of it.
Hey. Okay, continue here while I referee between the dogs here.
Okay, I'm glad that it mentioned the imagination library. I'm just wondering, is that going to still be happening now that, I don't know if you've heard about this, but they're taking books and they're scanning them into AI and then destroying the books.
Yeah, this is now. That's wait. That's not what Dolly was doing. That's an Amazon thing,
right? But what I'm saying is, I wonder what's going to become of these books now, because
no, we talked about this before, where because Amazon, the reason they're doing it is because they don't want to hold the physical books because that takes up too much space, is their reasoning for it. But they're destroying...
Well, and legally they have to transfer it. So they can't copy it. So that's why they're destroying it.
Okay, but...
They're transferring it from physical into digital.
Yeah, and that is just a dumb thing, because that is a dumb law that needs to get changed, because they could donate these
Absolutely.
books. They could donate these books, but my problem with it going into digital form only is what if they don't like a book, they just delete it? Or what if they don't like a word and they just change it, and then everybody...
You mean like in 1984?
They've done, yes, they've done that. They've done that to books, and it is a definite thing that people should be concerned about, but not enough people are. But
that's what they're doing in 1984. That's what the protagonist actually does for a living, is go through and censor like books and periodicals according to what the party is pushing.
Yeah, this is true.
And hey, it's good to know that we don't actually live in the world from 1984, because in that world, you had to be forced to put the telescreen in your living room, and we just bought them.
Yeah. Well, also too, in 1984, that was maybe the best Van Halen album. I don't care what anybody says about Van Halen 2. That 1984 had Panama and Top Jimmy and Jump and other songs that I can't remember right now because I'm not.
What are your feelings on Bowling for Soup 1985?
Not as good as Van Halen 1984.
Well, that's kind of what the song laments.
Yes. No. I mean, yeah. No, I got you. And where I get that, it's it's a thing. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, Pop Jimmy, Hot for Teacher, and All Wait. Yeah, there you go. I mean,
oh sure.
You want to talk about a loaded album? Just
Panama
loaded.
alone.
I'm gonna honestly go with. I'm gonna go. My favorite song on the album actually is Top Jimmy, because he cooks.
I'll have to listen to that again.
He cooks and he swings. I listened
to "Shine" by Collective Soul today, and I think I finally heard it for the first time.
Well, there's a thing, man. Oh, okay, so swear to God.
That's a big piece of the song, actually.
Well, there you go.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why the original time I tried to do the opener today, it just timed out. But okay, there we go. So you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna switch. We're gonna switch streaming services here. We're gonna leave this here. And then the people on the podcast will be able to get the whole thingy, and we'll be back in a couple right here. And I'm going to start this out here. We're going to head out, and then we'll be right back right here, Santa Cruz Voice. You are listening to One Season in the Sun.
at the drink sidewalk just outside her place. Soft rain hides the tears she desperately denies. A month has passed since they went their ways. She reads old books to try to let time pass by. What does she think about when it rains? Do you get lost in the storms and still think about me? I can't imagine anywhere I'd rather be than with you. When it rains, she scrolls through the photos one by one, chasing moments that break her smile. The quiet hangs heavy, it's always the same. Raindrops blur the window pane. What does she think about when it rains? Do you get lost in the storms and still think about me? I can't imagine anywhere I'd rather be than with you. When it rains, she still feels you in the falling rain. Every drop still screams your name. Time keeps moving, she stays the same. Every storm brings you back again. What does she think about when it rains? Do you get lost in the storms and still think about me? I can't imagine anywhere I'd rather be than with you. When it rains, when it rains, I wonder if you do too. When it rains,
All right, we're back right here on One Season in the Sun. Oh my goodness. A couple more housekeeping notes. Jordan Silkowitz, up for Player of the Week and Save of the Week in the NWSL this week. I can't imagine how Sydney Collins wouldn't also be up. Her goal line clearance of a ball that was going in the net. Got 3 points the way it worked out for Bay FC versus 1. So, hey, look, you know what? A lot of things to like about Bay FC this weekend. A lot of things to wonder about with the Quakes. But they're still in a good spot, so you know what? It's hard. It's all hard. It's all hard to do. One thing I noticed here is, so I'm gonna go here and I'm gonna do some stuff with so one thing that I got the other day is that, remember when we were talking with Mary she did she talked about or talking about with Mary Cutter, sorry. She did a lot of says she did a lot of recording scratch stuff when they're doing their writing sessions. And I just kind of realized that, she's putting stuff out there that sometimes to say, hey, this is I'm literally trying to find. Okay, there we go. She says she does a lot of stuff like real, spur of the moment stuff, and I just realized that she puts stuff out that is not the polished that she would sometimes maybe want it to be. And I'm going to play a little bit here. Hold on. So.
Silicon Valley sent a Trojan horse and called it the gift of knowledge. Anything you'd ever.
And so, like I said, that is not overproduced. That is just sitting there with a fiddle player and a guitar player and just kind of recording just off the cuff. And, man, that's an awful lot of stuff. Hold on here. Let's figure out what happened. All right, let's figure out what's happened here with Kent from Greater Omaha here. And okay. The Dolly Parton thing is not shocking, as Kent hopefully joins us here soon.
It's perfect.
There you go. Kent, are you there this time?
Hey!
There you go. So the Dolly Parton thing is not really shocking. It's just she's been around so long, it's just like she was always there. And as we were talking before the show, there's going to be a lot of this where we have people that have just been there forever that are just gone all of a sudden. Because everything can't be forever on this. I mean, and that's a thing that you've got to check out. Did you hear the part about where I played the unpolished Mary Cutter song?
Ooh, no, I caught just the end of that.
Yeah, I mean, it's one where it's certainly not exactly what she intended to put out as a single, but I mean, it's still, it just.
They texted, I destroy this
here we go.
country if we
I'll
don't
just do
watch
it again.
out. Silicon Valley sent a Trojan horse and called it the gift of knowledge. Anything you'd ever want to know was sitting right there in your pocket. So better learn it real quick if you want to win, and you better buy up their stocks. One thing to know about AI CEOs is they don't tell you about the cost.
See, now what that sounds like to me.
They texted.
Okay, hold on a second. What that sounds like to me is somebody recording a scratch version of a song after 5 hours of just singing, and then and not be sure what the melody is yet. But yet she put it out there and said, "What do you guys think?" And she's got. I'm just saying this about it, as a songwriter and a singer. Girl has no fear, and that's one reason we like her. And we're gonna check back in as soon as she gets anywhere near California. We are going, but but she's got to get somewhere near California first. I did tell her anywhere in the state I will go. I'll go to. Hey, she goes to Vegas. I will drive to Vegas.
You go to Orange County. You don't care.
Well, Orange. There should be a song called "Orange County's Not California."
I mean, that's fair. That's also fair.
Oh, or Anaheim. I mean, a song called "Anaheim Hates Disney." I mean, because that is truly the case.
Orange County is an enclave.
Oh God, here's the thing. I'm wearing my SpongeBob Giants hat today. As if you're on the video stream, you can tell this. But
yep,
dude. I honestly
thought about they had to modify the helmet to fit on a sponge.
Yeah. Well, no, you could just modify
Never
the
seen
sponge.
a square helmet.
You could modify the sponge to fit in the helmet. Let's.
But that's a square helmet.
No. Well, maybe. Yeah. Okay. Well, they were trying to keep the logo alive, I guess. I don't know.
Oh, that's fair.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean, oh, Lord, I'm just gonna really quick check and see if we also have been reaching out to PWSL for about where about the PWSL San Jose team. So we're looking to be there when they start their season this year. Certainly going to be Barracuda, do some Sharks. Going to cover Santa Cruz Warriors from a close, and then Golden State Warriors from a little bit more from afar. And let's see, and then I don't know. There was literally something I was trying to check out earlier, and I just don't know where the hell it went. And so, you know what? That's okay. We're just, I don't know. That's, I don't know. There was stuff, and I don't know what it was. And so, okay, we're just going to skip it. But yeah, the Dolly Parton thing is, the Dolly Parton thing, it's not, I mean, she was 80. It's not, it's like, oh my gosh, how could that happen? I mean, she was 80. But it was, it was kind of unexpected because she's been spending the last 8 months telling everybody everything's okay and not wanting to worry everybody, which made everybody worry. And so, so when this happened, it's just kind of like, oh man, it was more than we thought, or more than she told us. And that was, I think that was the thing that was kind of unexpected about it, for sure.
Yeah. Well, she's always been really close to her fans, and her fans really close to her.
Yeah. Yeah, and it was a completely, it was a completely off the norm of these things. But the other side that we were talking about, the age of some of these 80s touring acts that are still doing arena tours. Let's just look at it real quick. Age of some rock acts that are still touring from the 80s. All right. So let's
Blondie.
Yeah, Deborah Harry. God, Deborah Harry is not okay. Rob. Okay, so here we go. We're going to go through some of these guys. Rob Halford from Judas and Glenn Tipton for Judas Priest. How old do you think they are?
89 and 82.
75 and 78. Let's not try to make. Let's not try to. David Coverdale from Whitesnake.
He's 73 years old.
74. Rick Allen, who apparently was a baby when he was first in Def Leppard.
62.
Oh, so you looked this up now?
What? No, I'm just pulling these out of the clear blue sky.
Okay, so he is 62. Phil Collin from Def Leppard is 68. John Bon Jovi.
Right. He is 70 on the nose.
64.
All right.
Nikki Sixx from Motley Crue.
He's 66.
67.
Oh.
Bret Michaels from Poison.
He's, I'm guessing he's 68 or 70.
63.
Nah.
Billy Idol,
Dead.
70.
Oh, okay. Man, I'm bad at that.
Sammy Hagar,
Oh, 75.
78. So I mean, here's kind of the thing. So when Sammy Hagar joined Van Halen in '85, he's already 37. We were talking about Rick Allen, of course, earlier. He's 62, but that's the thing. That's the thing. These guys, Ringo Starr is 86, and Ringo Starr is really kind of it is really odd in that, because you're like, he was in the Beatles in the 60s, like in 1964. So you're like going, damn.
That's how I know him.
Yeah, that's a long time ago, dude. Keith Richards.
I remember him as the conductor on Shining Time Station.
So weirdly enough, Mick Jagger and Keith Richards are younger than Ringo Starr, because they started out, they were big deals, when they were like 15. Deborah Harry, as we talked about, is 81. Brian Johnson, formerly of AC/DC, is 78. Let's see. Joe Walsh from the Eagles is 78. Bruce Springsteen is 76. So guys that are still getting these things. Like Mick Jagger. Okay, it also says here in the thing, Mick Jagger was 40 when Def Leppard released Pyromania. So you're just, and they still touring. But you're going to very soon have all these guys just kind of drop off. And part of it is that who's stepping up to really fill the voids? And there's not a lot of, because
it's going to be Jack White.
Oh, it's not going to be Jack White. But the whole thing is, you can see what's going on with this, and this is at some point going to be just a click, 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 like Don Henley and Joe Walsh, both 79 and 78 respectively. I mean, these are, guys that are closer to the end of what they're doing, of their existence, than the beginning. And look, I don't say don't tour. I'm just saying there's going to be a glut of, oh my gosh, they're gone. Oh my gosh, they're gone. And then I guess they're just going to make concerts out of whoever. But I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know what's going to be the thing.
Well, fortunately, with AI and holograms, I mean, at a certain point, it's really just going to be what you go to human performers for is to not get perfection.
Maybe.
Because you remember when they started having 3D graphics in like computer games, originally your brain would reject it because they were way too smooth.
Yeah. No, I can see that. Yeah.
So we want jagged walls and we want pitted concrete, and that is what I think we want from artists now, because perfection is boring.
Yep. No, I got you.
Like, I'd rather have a canvas that was covered in red paint than the most intricate design that was created by AI. because at least the canvas completely covered in red paint took a human decision.
No, I got you. So here's what we're going to do right now. We're going to go literally to This Week in Bubbles. All right, I was able to listen to it because she did get it to me the day before. So let's see. All right, so here we go. I muted it.
It's perfect weather for blowing bubbles. The world burns in the rearview glass. We laugh too loud to hide the trouble. It's perfect weather for blowing bubbles.
All righty, so here we go. I'm going to try this. I mean...
Here we go.
It's all right. So hold on. I got to get back to where we were. Hold on.
This Week in Bubbles.
All right, hold on. Let me go. All right, here we go. I'm going to start this where she starts something about bubbles.
Okay.
I don't even want to tell you how long into this it was because I'm like, come on, dude. All right, here we go.
A girl approached me with her parents and held out an envelope and a box. "I made this for you," she said. I paused, breathed, put my hands to my heart, and looked into her eyes. "Thank you," I said. The envelope was sealed with gold-patterned washi tape. Inside were a piece of art, 3 tightly folded dollar bills, a piece of Mamba candy, and a card addressed to the Bubble Lady, apologizing because she did not know my name. She wrote that bubbles at the lighthouse were an important part of her memory of Santa Cruz, and signed the card simply, "Me." I learned that "me" was Annika with 1 N and 1 K. Her pen drawing used only a few lines: a sun, the waves, and a shimmering bubble half submerged in water. The box contained chocolate sardines with a little extra salt from Trader Joe's, the natural diet of a bubble lady who works by the sea. Annika may not have known my name, but she knew exactly who I was. Thursday, I wrote a play, Empty Place, Act 1. In an open-air square, a happy crowd dances to Afrobeats, and 2 people notice one another. One, a street-dressed surfer fireman, 35. The other, Bubbles, 50s, dressed as Bam Bam Rebel. Silence between them as they...
Who's Bam Bam Rebel?
Wasn't he one of the few children in the Flintstones?
Oh, Bam Bam Rubble. I thought she said rebel. Okay. All right. Now I got it.
Cross paths.
Bam Bam wearing an eye patch.
DJ on the stage. Act 2. Even though Bubbles now wears a queenly 3/4 length coat, they notice one another again in a nearby pizza shop. They end up trading story in the front window. Ben departs. Act 3. Finally departing and holding her Coke on ice, Ben crosses on the sidewalk. His bike was stolen. Upcoming in Bubbles, Wednesday 6 p.m. is the big film reveal at Woodhouse. Which films will screen at the 26th Annual Santa Cruz Film Festival? Thursday, Laughing Monk hosts Afrobeats Night. And Sunday, Sunset Bubbles, 6:39 to 7:39, is embedded in Roll Call at Woodhouse from 4 to 9 p.m. So bring your skates and see you on the bubble field. This Week in
Don't know why we're bringing our skates. Maybe that... No, I don't know. It wasn't part of the part we missed. Because the part we missed was just about the tide and sunup and sundown and all of that. And I was...
Right. Also, I got to take issue with determining how many pieces of art are in an envelope.
Yeah. Art is subjective. Yeah.
That's right. The Mamba was also art.
Well, and so were the dollar bills. I mean, those are intricate things, man. Plus,
of course.
Plus, receiving money is beautiful. No.
I'd sure enjoy it.
Oh, my God. Oh, Lord. Let me see if there's anything else going on today, because it seems, let's see, what we got here. Let's see, Indonesia has officially banned all elephant rides. I'm not sure, okay, they say this is good news, but I mean, I'm not sure that, for animal welfare and all that, I mean, I don't know, they're putting it, they're giving them a job. I don't know. Okay, France has officially banned the use of wild animals in circuses. This may be a good idea, because this may be a good idea. I don't know. I mean,
so what are they using? Drones or holograms?
I don't know. Here's one I agree with. Brazil gives up to 5 years in prison for anyone who abuses cats or dogs. There we go. I agree with this. I agree with this. Amsterdam is investing 100,000 euros in tiny staircases to save cats from drowning in its canals. Didn't know that was a problem.
They love cats.
The mountain gorilla has received the largest population growth in decades, signaling a strong recovery for the species. Okay. Whale population are growing again after centuries of culling. So that's good. Let's see here. Hungary just installed special thermal shelters to protect stray dogs from extreme winter cold. Okay. Yeah.
So some countries really love dogs and some countries really love cats.
Yep.
Has a cat country ever gone to war with a dog country?
I don't know. Let's see. What do we got here?
Now I want to rewatch Cats and Dogs.
Yep.
That was a much better movie than it had any business being. Well, I can't endorse Collective Soul's Shine enough. If you haven't listened to it lately, might check it out.
Yep. No, it's... Yeah, I don't know. I'm sitting here trying to find what I'm... let's see here. I don't know. I'm just, at this point, I'm just kind of like, all right, well, there you go.
Well, a show's like an airplane. You don't want to land it when you're going full speed. You gotta coast right in there.
Yeah, maybe so. All right, so this is, I don't know. Tomorrow, I guess we were talking earlier, maybe earlier or later, we'll see, because there may be a press conference in, let's see, yeah, so, yeah, we'll see, because the earthquakes are maybe having a press conference, and then that's kind of, yeah, let's see here. Yeah, we're looking at, I don't know. We're just looking at these things. I don't know. I don't know. It's been a thing. There we go. Car week stuff. Man.
Oh yeah.
It was. I am still on I'm still trying to figure out the influencers really bugged me, and I'm just not gonna lie. where so many of the influencers are just really trying to say, hey, I was here, not this is what happened. And so many of them are like that. And I'm just at this point kind of going, all right, dude, this is unfortunately what some of it has become, and I wish we could go back to it being about cars and such.
Isn't everything sort of a stupidity arms race at this point? In order to be an influencer, you have to do this stupid stuff because otherwise you don't remain an influencer. So it's almost like a new kind of gatekeeping.
Yeah, it kind of is, and it is. There are some things that you're like going, dude, seriously, I can't.
It's like the algorithm really rewards the idiotic and ridiculous. And so if that's the incentive, then people will just go where the incentive is.
Yeah. No, this is true. This is true. Rating events that haven't happened yet as if you'd been there because you're trying to show that you're that cool. It is just a thing. So I don't know. I'm just kind of, yeah. So if you keep checking the socials, Darth11 on Instagram, let's see, Brian G11 at the Tiki Talkie, and then One Season in the Sun on the where we will have some of the stuff going on the on video streams and such like that, and we're gonna do photo dumps here soon, where we're gonna have our coverage of it. Where used Joey. Sorry, Harlan. I was checking to see if I had new stuff from him yet. And hold on. So Joey Cascarano does a lot of stuff with Barracuda and the Sharks and such. He did some of our photos this year, and we got some of his very unique look at the cars. He is, instead of beautiful cars, Joey loves beautiful parts. And so he likes this little section, that little section, and if you check the socials, you'll be able to see that. And it is,
he made the mirror pop.
No, he did, and when we were talking about it, first thing, the first person that saw it, reached out to me like going, man, like how to get that good of a thing during at nighttime. It's like under lights. Was it under street lights? No, that was during the day. He got color to pop like that during the day, and that's where his. I tell you what, that is one of where his biggest talents are, getting color pop like that in daylight. So absolutely, Joey did a fantastic job. We are really happy with what we saw there, and we are going to be showing more of that, especially and hopefully more stuff from the. I'm just still trying to look at stuff here, especially stuff from the Monterey Motorsports Festival. He's looking to find me more shots there. He's very critical of a lot of his stuff, so he doesn't give me some of it, and I'm just like, I need more, and so we'll see what he gives me. But some of the shots from Monterey Motorsports Festival are just quite that kind of level, and so we will keep an eye on that. We will keep an eye on that. We will put that out there as soon as we get them. Welcome Joey to the One Season in the Sun crew as far as what we're doing here, and Yeah, there we go. I don't know. Okay, here's the last thing we're going to do on the way out. I don't know what to do with this.
Okay.
The not a Ferrari sold for $40 million, trying to convince the world that they're worth more than the $1 million price tag at allocation. And I'm going to, anytime I see one, scream, it's not a Ferrari at it. But there are not going to be as many of them. It also makes me feel a little silly.
Because they're awful.
About screaming, it's not a Mustang at the Mach-E's. Because
that's way better than what I was yelling at the not a Mustang that was in my blind spot.
Well, but the thing is the Mach-E's are actually quite a striking vehicle if it weren't trying to be a Mustang. If they named it if they'd have just named it a pony, a Ford Pony E,
there you go.
It would have been like or a Ford Stallion or something, anything but a Mustang. So I'm trying.
A Pony E sounds pretty good.
I think a Stallion E, or a Stallion Mach E, something. A Stallion Mach E, I would have gone
Stallion.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
But Mustang Mach E, no. So I'm trying to figure out how to do this, and I maybe have come up with it, and this is my original part. And if you want to comment on the Darth 11, where we put the first part of the show, if you want to comment on this, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do at all not a Mustangs, maybe alternate EL, it's not a Mustang, and that squished Prius is not a Ferrari. And so, kind of get them both in there. And although nobody hears you in traffic, if you scream not a Mustang in traffic, does anyone hear you, or does Ford care? No, they don't. Makes me feel better, but okay. So on that, we're gonna sit there and play one of the new favorites. One of my new favorites. I wrote. I'm gonna release all these. I'm gonna figure out shortest way to do it to iTunes, and we're gonna release it so everybody can have them. In the meantime, One Season in the Sun on all the podcast networks. Darth 11 on the Instagram. There's nothing really to save on TikTok. I just like it for the live capability. So we're gonna do this here. We're gonna play part of it, and then we're gonna the rest of it go to the podcast One Season in the Sun on all your podcast networks, and you'll get the whole song. And we are out of here.
'17, it was Friday night, windows halfway down, blowing out the speakers with the radio till that cop said, turn it down. $20 felt like $1 million in my $100 car. We never talked about tomorrow, still trying to find out who we are. We were gonna live forever. Where did all that time go? We blinked and now those Friday nights are 40 years ago. If somebody's got the answer, they're the only one I know. We were gonna live forever. Where did all that time go? Billy Kay's old house belongs to someone new. The place we all hung out is now a shoes. Back then we swore those days would last. We never drift apart. Funny how the things we never wanted are the ones that break our hearts. We were gonna live forever. Where did all that time go? We blinked and now those Friday nights are 40 years ago. If somebody's got the answer, they're the only one I know. We were gonna live forever. Where did all that time go? That song I taped off the radio, the DJ talked too long, with someone's heartfelt dedication about the things that they've done wrong. We were gonna live forever. Where did all that time go? We blinked and now those Friday nights are 40 years ago. I still remember when Nikki kissed me at the arcade in the mall. We were gonna live forever. I guess that's what keeps us hanging on.